When to use simple linear regression. Statistics students often ask, what statistical method or technique should I be using to analyze these data, or to answer this question? In particular, you may be wondering if simple linear regression is appropriate for the question and data you have. Simple linear regression is used when you have two quantitative, that is, numerical variables, and you want to determine if a linear relationship exists between them, and if so, to describe that relationship. In simple regression, there is always one variable that is suspected to cause an effect in or influence the other variable. We call this the independent variable, or sometimes the x or the predictor variable. The other variable is somehow affected by the independent variable. We call this the dependent variable, or sometimes the y or the response variable. In linear regression, the dependent variable is assumed to be a linear function of the independent variable. That is, y can be estimated as an intercept plus a slope times the x variable. The slope is the increase in y as the x increases by 1 unit, sometimes referred to as rise over run. Usually, before conducting a simple regression analysis, the sample values of the x and y variables are graphed on a scatter plot to determine if the relationship appears to be linear in nature. Here are some examples of questions that simple linear regression can be used to address. Note the different ways in which the questions can be asked. Example 1. How do advertising expenditures affect sales revenues? Example 2. Can you describe how the square footage of an apartment influences its rental price? Example 3. Can electricity usage be predicted or explained by temperature? In each of these examples, there are four common elements. First, both variables are quantitative. Second, there is one variable that is suspected of influencing or causing an effect in the other. Third, the relationship is assumed to be linear in nature. And fourth, you want to know if the relationship exists, and if so, to describe it. When these four qualities are present, simple linear regression is appropriate.
Created using Powtoon.